Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome to D. Nicole Speaks, where I give my feedback and commentary to the latest news and entertainment from a positive point of view. If this is your first time here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell so you can get those notifications, and let's get it cracking. All right, guys, so I'm bringing you another story. This one, very unfortunate, very sad, and at the same time could be very disturbing to some, get you a little angry, a little boiling, on the inside. So we have here Althea Bernstein, who is a black woman from Madison, Wisconsin. So she was allegedly set on fire by a white man yelling racial slurs at her. Yes, so those scars that you see are a result of her being set on fire. So I'm going to read the story to you guys, follow along, and then I'll give my commentary and response to what's going on. Althea Bernstein, a black woman in Madison, Wisconsin, has sustained second and third degree burns after she was allegedly set on fire early Wednesday morning by white men yelling racial slurs. The 18-year-old EMT, who is studying to be a paramedic and firefighter, says she was on her way to her brother's house at around 1 a.m. Wednesday when she reached a stoplight. So she was driving. She says, and I quote, "I was listening to some music at a stoplight, and then all of a sudden I heard someone yell the N-word really loud," end quote. Bernstein tells Madison 365, quote, "I turned my head to look and somebody's throwing lighter fluid on me. Oh my goodness. And then they threw a lighter at me and my neck caught on fire and I tried to put it out, but I brushed it up onto my face. I got it out and then I just blasted through the red light. I just felt like I needed to get away. So I drove through the red light and just kept driving until I got to my brother," end quote. A police incident report says the assailants used a spray bottle to spray lighter fluid on her face. Bernstein says the men who attacked her, quote, "looked like classic Wisconsin frat boys. Two of them were wearing all black and then the other two were wearing jeans and a floral shirt," end quote. She added that they appeared intoxicated. The attack occurred as Black Lives Matter protests were winding down in Madison, though Bernstein had not been participating in the event. In recent weeks, far-right counter-protesters have attended and disrupted Black Lives Matter's protests wearing Hawaiian-style floral shirts. So just to take a quick pause and then we'll get back to the story, I just want to say that I'm pretty sure a lot of people have been hearing about people who aren't there for the cause or people who aren't there to protest, and they dress a different way. They have on a certain type of clothing, color clothing, or even down to drawing on themselves to have a certain symbol or something that they can identify themselves out of the crowd, when the protests are going on. So that's where you could kind of like differentiate between the two. You even have some protesters who are really there to, protest, and then you have those who are looting. If you're looting, you're really not there to protest. You're just pretty much looting, So, and it's not really all black people. There's white people there. There's people, like I said, who's not there for the cause. They're just there to loot or make it seem like, black people are the ones who are doing this, as you can see with the incident with the lady setting the Wendy's on fire. So let's get back into the story. Bernstein drove herself to the hospital following the attack and was released around 6 a.m. She then gave police a statement. A Madison police spokesman confirmed that Bernstein had called police and had taken a statement Thursday morning. According to police incident reports, investigators are looking at surveillance images to see if any of the assault was captured on camera. So, definitely, man, just the thought of having to even endure or, just be in the midst of or a victim of something so crazy and hateful and just disgusting, I really feel for this young lady. Nobody deserves to be treated like this. Nobody deserves to be discriminated against because of the color of their skin, because of their race, their culture, their traditions, and who they are. Ugh. It's just very, 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 very sad and disgusting. So I'm praying and hoping that somebody could come forward. Somebody saw something, or that these people feel some type of conviction and they come forward. I pray that, some type of guilt inside of them would prompt them to want to do the right thing. And I know it seems a little far-fetched because, hey, look at the type of things that they're doing, setting a person on fire, trying to destroy the beauty of this young lady. And I pray that she's able to recover and be able to continue with the studies and just be the best person that she could be. Some people, as I said, they can look at their scars and past experiences and find strength and positivity in it. So hopefully she'll be able to do that and use that as a way to maybe advocate to other people, and also, look at herself in the mirror and say, you know what, I'm woke. I'm aware that these things can happen, do happen, and will happen, So, in addition to that, I also want to say, if you are capable, if you're able to get a gun license or carry some type of weapon on you, do it. If you need to, you know what I'm saying, go to a class, I suggest and recommend you go to a class where you can learn how to shoot, because shooting a gun is not as easy as a lot of people make it seem. It takes a little skill in being able to aim. You don't want to just buy a gun and not know how to use it. So I definitely encourage people. I mean, it's nothing bad, nothing wrong with doing that. If you have to get you a gun, you have to get you some type of protection, especially in times like this where a lot of protests are going on. People are upset because things are being exposed, racism is being exposed, and people are being shut down, and people are angry. People are angry, those who have been living in the shadows, and these things haven't been able to surface. So definitely equip yourself, ladies, men, I don't care who it is. Equip yourself with the necessary materials and protection that you need. So drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Remember, if you hear anything about this, contact your local police department or, Crime Stoppers, whatever it is. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at DNicoleSpeaks. Until next time, remember, don't allow anyone to rob you of your peace. And guys, be safe out there.